Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about the most important thing which will help you to be fluent in English. Now when you think that you want to speak English fluently and you want to be very fluent in English, very confident in English, and you want to speak English, flawless English, basically you want to speak flawless English. Now what is that which will help you to speak fluently? The answer is you have to talk. You have to speak to people. You have to have a conversation with people, right? Unless and until you won't have a conversation, one-on-one conversation or a conversation in group, or you speak in group or you talk in group, you are not going to be fluent in English, right? Guys, today I am going to discuss ways which will help you to start speaking, having one-on-one conversation, having a conversation in group, or or other ways where you can start having conversations to speak fluent English. So guys, welcome back. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Okay, so let's get started. So while in the process of learning to speak English, you have started practicing on your own. You're doing a lot of self-talk, you're doing a lot of mirror talk, you are vlogging, you are summarizing things, you are listening to a lot of podcasts and a lot of information, a lot of stuffs which are in English. You're doing everything, right? But it's just that, when we start speaking to someone, we have this fear, we have this jitter and nervousness, right? So whether, a lot of things goes in our head, whether we'll be able to speak English or not, whether, we'll be fluent enough or what the other person will think. Lots of things which goes in our head and we stop ourselves from speaking. Right? We are very comfortable at home. We are very comfortable at home speaking in English to ourselves, to probably have one or two of our family members and our friends group. We are very comfortable. But the time when you have to talk to strangers or to have a conversation with outside world, that time you don't gather that courage to speak. And guys, this is the most important thing. You have to learn to master this. How you can go out and speak to anybody, right? Whoever is there, irrespective of the fact who is there, you can speak to anybody and everybody in English. That is what fluency is about. And that is what confidence is about. So here I'm going to talk to you about some of the techniques or some of the ways in which you can start speaking in English with people. Okay, so coming to the first one is I always recommend to start slowly. Okay, so start slowly and gradually increase your difficulty level. Okay, now the first method is very simple. You can have one-on-one conversation. Okay, now where you can have one-on-one conversation? You can have one-on-one conversation at a restaurant. How? You can order food in English. Okay, you don't have to do anything, guys. When you enter a restaurant, you go and sit there, you take a seat there, or you ask for the waiter to, can you please help me with a table of 3 or 4, if basically the waiter asks you how many people are there so that he can arrange a table for you, and you go and sit there, right? And then you all have a menu card and you discuss about what to order, and then you call the waiter and you order food, right? So the time when you're discussing about food, you start thinking about how you can order in English. So when the waiter comes, you can just ask him or her, whoever is there, you can just give the order in English. Like, I would like to have some breads, I would like to have chicken curry, or I would like to have a mixed veg and probably some lemonade, and in dessert I'll tell you later. After having the main course, we'll let you know. So this you can speak, right? You can order in English. You can ask how much time it will take in English. So these are 2-3 sentences you have to speak about, right? You can immediately get into your head, start thinking in your head like what I can speak about, right? And you can just order. It's very simple, guys. So you can order food. Okay. You can give your feedback also. There are lots of restaurants where they have a feedback book and they ask you to write the feedbacks, or they come and ask you, how was the food, sir or ma'am, how was the food? So you can give feedback also in English. Like, yeah, the food was good, but I felt a little bit spicy for me. So if you can just ask people like how spicy they want to eat and then prepare the food, it would be great. So this is the feedback you are giving. So you can give a feedback to the manager or the feedback book. A lot of people come and ask you. The chefs also at times comes and asks how was the food. Okay, so try utilizing these spaces, utilizing these opportunities. Grab these opportunities. Say something about it, right? So you can, in fact, when you're dining, you can just discuss about food in English with your family members or your friends group or whoever is there, right? Or probably if not that, you can come back home and then you can just talk to your friend about your experience, talk to somebody else about your experience, whoever is there, right? So try to have one-on-one conversation wherever possible. So this is one, at a restaurant you can have these conversations. The second place is you can book an appointment, a parlor appointment or a doctor's appointment in English, right? So what you have to do is you can call a hospital or a clinic, okay, and you have to say, hello, is this Apollo Hospital? I want an appointment for tomorrow at 10 for a general physician. Is the general physician available tomorrow? So the person will say yes or no. You can ask about who, may I know the name of the physician? And then you can say, fine, then book an appointment for tomorrow at 10:30. I'll be there. That's it. Same with the parlor also. You can call the parlor and you can book a haircut or a facial or anything for that matter, right? So you can book an appointment there as well. So you just need to call and fix the appointment. That tomorrow 10 o'clock I want to book an appointment with you guys. Are you all available? Or is the hairdresser available for the makeup or hairdressing? The makeup artist or the hairdresser available. So you can ask these things and you can book an appointment. So grab these opportunities, guys. It's very simple now. Everybody now, the parlor, the restaurant, hotels, these places, people talk in English. They speak English. The receptionist speak in English. The person who takes appointment speaks in English. Lots of people who have started speaking in English. Grab these opportunities. Start speaking with these people over phone. Go there and just have a short conversation with them. They are strangers, right? And probably that is the best way, because you're not coming tomorrow again. So you don't have to have that fear of like what she will think or what he will think about my English. Don't worry. They will also forget and you will also forget. Just try. Try speak. And if you'll frame 1 or 2 sentences beforehand, you will not fail. You will never fail. Try. Keep trying, guys. Third place where you can have one-on-one conversation is movie theater. Right? You can go and buy tickets in English. Right? You can say at the counter, I need 2 tickets for Fighter 10 p.m. show. That's it. Right? Then you can ask how much I have to pay or how much should I pay. And then you can give your card or you can give the cash and then you can collect the ticket and you can come and wait for your movie time. Right? This is all you have to say there. So book a movie ticket in English. When you're watching a movie, when there is an interval, come to the food section, go and order some popcorn, nachos, cold drinks, tea, coffee, whatever you want in English. Right? You can go and order your food there, right? Snacks there basically. It's as simple as that. You can go there, you can ask the person to, I need two popcorns, two large popcorns and two cold drinks. Or I need one large popcorn, one nachos and two cold drinks. This is the only conversation you have to have there. Start. This is the beginning, guys. Here you don't have to worry. You can relax. You can just think about it, what you have to say, make up your mind and just speak there. This will really going to help you later in your life. Okay, start practicing this, guys. Another location, another place where you can have conversation in English is at stores or malls. There are a lot of stores in a mall, or there are a lot of other branded stores also wherein the salesman or the person who takes care of, like the salesman speaks in English. Okay, watch stores or iPhone stores or any mobile phone stores for that matter, or any brand stores, you can just go in and just check out the clothes, ask them for the size and where you can find this, where you can find that. So a lot of things you can have conversation in the stores as well. Start speaking, grab opportunities, see where you can come up with English, where you can speak English with people who understand English and who can speak in English. Okay, at the counter, when you have shopped, you go to the counter, go for billing, there also you can speak in English. So these are places where you can speak in English. Another one is, now everything is like, online. So we can have online doctor's consultation also online. We can have a lot of online consultations, right? So we can book an appointment and we can have that conversation. When you are talking online to a consultant, we can have that online conversation in English. Okay, for example, if you want to consult a doctor online, a skin doctor, anybody for that matter, or a physician online. So you can try talking to that person in English, or when you have booked an appointment, when you go and meet the doctor, you can at least describe your disease, right? At least you can describe your symptoms there, right? You can describe what you are feeling right now. You have a fever, you have a cold and cough, or you have runny nose or itchy eyes. A lot of things if you can say that I have a stomach ache, my stomach is upset. So you can just describe your symptoms to the doctor. That's it. So start practicing these things. Start having one-on-one conversations. It is really going to help you guys. Once you start talking like this to people, it will start developing into a habit. And tomorrow when you meet your neighbor also, you come across your neighbor, you will start speaking in English and you will say, hi, how are you? How are things? Where are you going? I'll catch you later. So immediately it will come out, and then there will be no fear speaking in front of people. When there were 2 people, 3 people also, you can start speaking in English. It's just that you have to start speaking. The last one is very obvious, we all know. Lots of online speaking apps and websites, right? We have Grammarly, we have Clapping Go, we have Cambly, and lots more. So these are also online apps or websites which help you to speak in English fluently, right? You can find somebody there online and to whom you can talk about various topics, various things. Okay, so just to have a conversation, you can enroll to those, online programs also. There are online speaking clubs. There are lots of things available online. You can just type it, search it, and whichever suits you, whichever you find favorable for you, time, money, or free of cost also, there are a lot of things available. So see what suits you the best. That is why I'm not suggesting lots of things here. It's just your choice, completely your ball game. So you have to think about it, go and search and see which one suits you, and then you can just start practicing it, start doing it. So it's just that you have to take an effort to start speaking. That is important right now, guys. once you develop that habit of speaking in front of strangers or speaking with strangers, it is going to help you later in your life, when you will be in a position to speak in front of a crowd or two three people or four people or people who are more fluent than you. Okay, so there you will be confident enough and you have practiced enough that you will not have that fear of speaking in front of people, and you can speak anywhere and everywhere and with anybody. Trust me on this. So guys, try practicing speaking English at these places which I have mentioned, and the way I have mentioned how you can have a conversation. This is the best way to start speaking. At least get out of that fear of speaking and that hesitancy and start speaking. This will take you a long way. Don't stop learning and don't stop speaking. See you. Bye bye.